Yo, what is up, guys? It's the Phantom Armor coming to you guys with a top 8 deck profile of Monarchs. So, this deck's pretty cool. I like it. It's fun, you know. Another top 8. I've been topping with this like crazy. It's such a cheap deck. I think it's very good. I only lost once out of 3 games. You need to go 3-1 out of locals to top. And, you know, you get an extra pack, which is pretty cool. Either way, so, round 1, I played against, I want to, yeah, Teller Knights. So, I just kind of beat that. I kind of just dropped all my dudes and then kind of just went in from there. Like, it was 2-1. He beat me round 1 just because I bricked. And then the other games I won. Because, well, Teller versus this deck, it's kind of self-explanatory. March is pretty MVP. Round 2, I played against, Draco Pals. I bricked both times. Like, it wasn't even like okay. It wasn't a brick, but I had like one hand was like Idea, LADD, Erebus, March, and Domain. So I was like, this hand's broken. But if he Valor's the Idea, I lose. Like, even he said his hand wasn't good enough to deal with the LADD. So if I could have dropped it, I would have won. But it's like whatever. And then game like he just had everything, or he was able to make like Rafflesia and other cards, and I just couldn't win. It's okay though. Either way, moving on to game 3, I played against a mirror match. We both sided out Escalation. We just thought that card was way too broken in mirror match, but you know, it's like so game 1 I just destroyed him with Escalation, and then game 2 we both bricked really hard. Like, I think I opened 4 spells in Idea, and then I think he opened like 5 monsters, like 3 Erebus, something else. Either way, I won that match. So that was pretty good. It was pretty skilled. Because I think he unbricks first. I don't know. I don't remember. Either way, moving on to game 4, round 4, I played against Magicians. That was a 2-0. It was a very hard matchup. I had to push past 2 huge boards. So, but either way, let's get right into the profile. So first things first, we're playing 2 Idea, really good. We're playing triple Eidos, even better. We're playing 2 Mithra. Oh yeah, I didn't explain this logic. So we're only playing 2 Idea because everyone past the first one's bad. I wasn't playing Rhoda either, and I saw this once, or like twice, and I resolved it once. So I might want to play more copies of this. But I did win like a tournament only resolving Idea once. So, well, not win, but... Mithra was really MVP. Like, there was one game I opened double Mithra, double Eidos, and I still won that game, so... I like Mithra. And also Mithra, like, the thing about Mithra is, like, there's no point in Valoring this, so that's why it's so good. Triple Majesty's Fiend. This card's really good. I liked having 3 in game 1. I didn't draw it that much coincidentally, but I don't know. I might take out one of these for a return because they're like work essentially an extra return because they work essentially the same way. We're playing triple Aether. It was really good. Triple Erebus. I drew this card a lot. 1 Thestalos. I think I only resolved this once, and then 1 Mega Caius. It was really good. He didn't do that much, but I think like one time against the Magician guy, I summoned Mega Caius, hit both his monsters, Twin Twistered both his scales, and he was top decking. And I still had I was on like 1 card, and I had to top deck anything to win, and all I did was just add like, I added back, like I had to top deck into a Monarch, or a Monarch spell or trap to win, and I had went through half of them, so that game was like pretty already decided. Either way, so triple Pantheism, triple Tenacity, so the 6 search cards. Triple Domain. I managed to get somebody to lend me a 3rd one. I actually have to get this back to him. But either way, so 3 Domain. I'm really glad I had 3. Triple Stormforth. It's also really good, like, just the dumbest card. I played 1 Return and then 1 Strike. So if you don't know what Strike does, like, you tribute one of your, when you tribute a level 5 or higher normal summon or set monster, then target 1 face-up card on the field, negates effects. And then the second effect is, like, you can banish it from grave to make all monsters on your field with 1 attribute, which isn't as good as, like, so, like, that's okay. Like, this card came in handy a lot. I think I resolved it, like, 4 times, just because it's so good. But the point of this guy is, like, you can banish it and then make everything dark so you can summon over Mega Caius, which is really good. And then also what you can do, you can banish this just for no reason, and then Idea loop it back to your hand, so you have this card every turn, regardless that you only play 1. So it's a pretty good card. And then I might put in a second return. I don't know. It was really good today. or yesterday. I played Double Trading. I think I like this set 2. I sided 1 out a lot, but I think 2 is optimal. I played 1 Twin Twister in main. It's pretty good. 1 Foolish. Still pretty good. And then 1 for 1 for the Idea. So essentially we play like 3 copies of Idea. So I might want to put in the 4th, just the 3rd Idea, and then no Rhoda. Because I know my friend is playing Rhoda 1 for 1 triple Idea, and he said he didn't like it at all. Well, I don't know actually, but he said he wanted to cut one. So like, because everyone past the first Idea is really bad. So like, regardless if you're gonna be winning a lot of early games, you're gonna be losing a lot of late games because you have dead Ideas. So just having these are still pretty good. Like, just having 1 for 1 is still pretty good. We're playing Triple Prime. I still think 3 of this card is definitely important. I once at one point had like 3 of these on board, and I was just sitting with these until I drew into a Monarch. Which, like, I stalled for these for like around 7 to 8 turns. He couldn't kill them. Escalation. It's dumb. Like, honestly. You side this out against anything that isn't, the mirror match, because the mirror match is dumb, or Atlanteans, because Atlanteans, what you do is you go like, I think I mentioned this before, but I went Escalation, Stormforth, hit the Neftibus, and he lost. Like, he couldn't do a jack shit. Like, it's such a dumb card. It doesn't. I think I summoned Majesty's Fiend over that too, which was the dumbest part. So this card's very important. Like, it's just such a power card. And then also, like, it fixes brick hands. Like, so like when your opponent like Valor's your Idea and you have this, you can just set it and then on their turn summon Majesty's Fiend, or if you have Stormforth, you can summon other things. So like it does a lot. You just don't want it against Pepe, and you only really want it going first, or if it's gonna go to a grind game, which you can just tell sometimes. Token. Zaborg, I sided this in once, didn't resolve it anytime. I didn't even draw it. Dark Smog, I think I never sided it in because I never went first against a back row deck, so. Double LADD, sided it in twice, didn't see it, or saw it once, just didn't do anything. This card's really important because it's also a trade-in target, and then when it dies, you can summon back Idea, so. It's for, like, Pendulum decks, where then they can't chain block or anything. Like, the only time they can chain block is if, like, they start setting up, like, scales and stuff. So, like, okay, let me put it this way. So, if you summon this against, if you summon this with March against any Pendulum deck, they kind of just lose. Because they can't kill it with an effect. They can't activate anything, really. So, they can't even chain block you to try to kill it. Because they really can't do anything. Like, they kind of just die. Like, I did that with Domain, too, so he really couldn't play. But, yeah, of course, that was the hand that he negated it with, with Valor, so. Either way, so we're playing double Trap Eater, double Landrobe. I wanted to play 3, but I don't know what my third is. I might go 3-1, but I think 2 and 2 is working right now. I don't think I sided in either of these anytime, just because there was no real threat for me to side this in against, but I don't know. Double Valor, really good. I think I sided this in, like, only 1 at one point, because I never went second. Like, honestly, everybody tells you, like, main hand traps. I don't want to play dead cards. It's like, people say you don't want to draw traps in Monarchs. These are the same thing. Like, they are only ever live on your opponent's turn. And Valor being, like, the best hand trap right now, regardless of that, I don't want to have this going first. I'd rather have something like Chalice or Strike. So, I just wanted to make sure I should only side them in going second. So, yeah. Which almost every deck's going to do against you. Double Space, I don't know, it's just there at 1 Twin Twister. I don't know if I want to get another Twin Twister, like, because these are expensive, man, like, but for now, like, this Twin Twister is pretty good. Like, I think I sided this in, like, twice, and then against Magicians, Erebus somehow hitting his Pendulum Call, I know, really lucky. He had double Chaos Hunter in hand, and then he set 2 back row, and I Twin Twistered, like, another Twin Twister, and then a Torrential, and it was dumb, like. March, it's good. I sided this in like twice. I think like this was MVP. Like it easily won me that Teller matchup. And then like March, Majesty's Fiend Dominion, and he lost. He couldn't do jack shit. Like he couldn't even like try to make a play like my Call of the Hunting and try to overlay to make something. He couldn't even do that because like I locked him out on every aspect. And then so Because Solemn's like pretty good card. Either way, so yeah. So I guess.